Gosh, the coffee there is so good. Okay, I'm off on a trip. Join me as we go on a bit of a bus ride and a jaunt in this beautiful day in Kosovo. It's really raining. The plan is to go to Mitrovica, which is a disputed part of Kosovo to the north. Disputed because of the ethnic Albanians and the ethnic Serbs not quite getting along. Of course, it's near the Serbian border, so tensions are meant to be high sometimes. But the sun's coming out, so I've got to be happy about that. I've no idea. I'm not paid. We're here. I think I don't actually know quite where I am, but here we are. Let's go have a look. So the reason this area is disputed is because of mining rights. And you know, I saw that as I was coming in, right? Loads more mountains, and the Serbians, when they lost that, lost a lot of money because obviously mining, and the Kosovars gained it and don't want to give it up. I bought some pastries this morning, and this one is meant to be traditional. I don't know the name of it, but I will find out. I tell you though, everything within my mind tells me that this should be sweet, and it isn't. It isn't sweet in the slightest. It tastes like layered pancakes that aren't sweet, like buttered layered pancakes, which sounds good, but I could do with it being soaked in sugar. But I am going to eat it because it's traditional. And isn't that more important? It's really heavy. I quite like Mitrovica. This is the Mitrovica bridge. So far, I have seen the Kosovan army, the police, and some other army-ish looking units in black who are at the other end of that bridge, over there. I don't know whether they're just guarding the bridge or doing what, but everyone else is just crossing the bridge like a normal bridge, so that's what I'm going to do. This is northern Mitrovica, which is meant to be the Serbian part of the city, which is meant to be the path that we're not meant to go, the path that they warned you on their government website for the UK. They said, whatever you do, don't go here. It does look a bit different to the rest of the city, but it's going okay so far. Well, I just had to step away from the main square because I wish I could have filmed some of it, but I didn't because I was kind of scared. So I immediately got picked up by the Kosovan police, where they took my passport from me, searched my bag, eventually found someone who spoke English, and they interpreted for me to ask me what I was doing here, why I was here, what my job is. And I said I'm just an English tourist looking round. And then a bunch of handshakes later, and let me go on my way. Didn't take my SIM card, didn't take my camera card or anything like that. It shook me up a little bit though. That's one of the first times that's the kind of things ever really happened to me, so. But so far, so good. I don't know how he knew I was foreign, other than just, I guess, just looking at me. But yeah. I'll have to go look at a fortress now. So let's go find that in northern Mitrovica. Definitely feels different around here than Pristina. Some old abandoned houses and stuff amongst the rest of the city. Certainly as you go up into the mountains, not a lot of people here, more abandoned houses. But it's very beautiful. You can't say it isn't. I'm walking up to what I think is a fortress. The sight to see in northern Mitrovica. Wow. Proper ruined houses. You wonder what happened to them? I do anyway. My mind goes to conflict, but there's dilapidated houses on my street, so you know, could be anything. Let's go look at this fortress at the top of the town. Maybe there'll be a good view. Should be fun. Let's see what it's like. Looks like an old stadium down there. Some playgrounds for the northern Mitrovica children to be playing in. Some big old steps for the Midlands Brit to walk up. Whew. Not a soul in sight, which I'm actually kind of glad for right now. Let's see what's up here. Kind of looks like a giant Tory gate. It's on all the maps, all the touristy things. So I figured it was worth coming up. The fortress seems to be just a statue, but it's, my word, gosh, it's a pretty good view. Worth the walk. That's Mitrovica and northern Mitrovica, which I now know are distinctly two different places. Here we go, walking through the fortress. I like it. Have a look at the city. It's hot, muggy. I bet I look great. I don't know how stable this is. Jeez. Okay. Be kind. You can see the mining and the strip mining and the deforestation, the industry that's around here, which is what makes this area so valuable. So it turns out Zvekan's fortress is like way over that way. This is just a monument as a description. I didn't think it looked like much of a fortress. I thought maybe they'd just call it that, who knows. That's the fortress, way up there. You can see the walls, across. Looks pretty cool. Pretty imposing, I bet, in its day, right? Pretty high up. I think all these bushes are jasmine, because it smells absolutely great. My favourite smell in the world. Also, I can hear lots of wasps. Bees. We'll hope they're bees. I've seen quite a few taxis go up this road to the fortress, which makes me feel like my plan of casually walking there is atypical. But I'm determined and I've set off now, so it's too late to go back, isn't it? So off I go. I thought this guy was making strange sounds towards me, but he was trying to accost his dog who was running away. And I helped by standing there in the dog's path. Truly, I am the hero of this story. Well, I've been walking for about 45 minutes uphill. Well, I really want to get to this place now. I've seen it again. It did that thing where it appeared on the horizon and it realised it was actually a mountain over. I'm walking through this little village. It's not dead, there's definitely cars, people around. And that's where we're heading. I think. I made it through the little village of Mali Svetkan. We lost the road in exchange for this dirt track. I'm not sure if the taxis are taking people up to the fortress because these are a rough road. I'm beginning to think that actually getting to the fortress is going to be maybe impossible unless there's some way to do it, because it's up there. So unless there's some steps, I'm not equipped for rock climbing. But determination. So the fortress was created in the 9th century, where it was here for a Serbian border town. At least that's what that sign says. And it remained that way until it was used as a Turkish stronghold during that whole period. And then the Austrians tried to take it, but they couldn't, and it went to ruin after that. It's been here for 1,000 years, looking over these hills, and there's a path, more importantly, so we can get to the top as it starts to rain. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to bloody invade this place. By the time you got to the top of the hill, you'd have no will to fight anyone. And whoever thought crazy paving was a good idea was wrong. And just like that, coming out of the brush, I've made it to the top. No stopping until the top. Imagine putting these bricks here, lugging them all up. What a structure. I'll be honest, I didn't think this was going to be so hard. I thought this would be more of a tourist destination, but I suppose not. But, I made it to the top. In your face, mountain. Imagine what I could do if I was prepared. Wow. Let's just get to the top. So this has been here since the 9th century, well over 1,000 years. Some of these bricks and boulders lugged up, hewn, fashioned. Oh dear God. Okay. A fortress conquered. It sure does look like rain. I should probably get down now before I get washed away. You really can understand why a fortress in one way makes sense, right? That, you know, there's no sneaking up on this fortress. There's no sneaking up. But the logistics, what a nightmare. And the river's just down there, I don't know if you can see, and the town. But you can really tell why there's some bad blood with this giant Serbian flag flying high across these Kosovo hills. Just like all the flags lining the streets of the town. Okay, off down. Off to find a cup of coffee, something to eat, and then a bus back to Pristina. That's the plan. Leave only footsteps, Matthew. Okay, I think this is my bus. Off I go back to Pristina. See you soon.